Hold up. Am I on? Am I on? I should be good now. Good morning from Shepherd Stadium in Colonial Heights, Virginia for our Colonial Heights Regional Championship between the 2 seed, the East Carolina Pirates, and the 1 seed, the Virginia Tech Hokies, both top 6 teams in the nation. Jay Stanisiak, the shortstop for the Pirates, will lead things off. This should be a fun one. First pitch he sees is a strike upstairs. The 0-1 in the zone again from Henry Pastel, the pitcher for the Hokies. Get your numbers on him in a second. The starting lineup for the Hokies defensively in left, Tyler Smith in center, Grayson Sneed in right, David Olenshaw. The 0-2. Stanisiak holds up. It'll be a 1-2 count. In the infield at third base, Trenton Evans at short, Sammy Choi at second, Josh Burlingame, and the first baseman Carter Vaughn. Behind the plate for the Hokies is Micah Hyman. And like I said, Henry Pastel on the bump for the Hokies. The 1-2. Stanisiak swings right through it. He's way ahead. I think that was a nice change piece from Henry Pastel, and he goes down as the first out of the ball game. That brings up Macon Jones. Due up this inning for the Pirates is, of course, Stanisiak, who we've seen, Macon Jones, and behind him, Anthony Jones. This is Macon, the junior from Clayton, North Carolina, playing second base this weekend. He's really proved himself. First game of the series, he was batting 8-hole and has moved all the way up to the 2 spot. Had a hot bat this weekend. First pitch is outside to him from Pastel. Top of the zone there. Jones ain't the tallest guy. Well, that one caught the... Hit the zone again, 0-2. So the Pirates getting used to this umpire zone. Jones, I don't think, appreciated those last 2 calls. Outside corner, rung him up. 2 strikeouts to start from Henry Pastel. Not the start ECU dreamed of. Now Anthony Jones, the junior from Irwin, North Carolina. This is his first year with the team. He was yesterday's superstar for the Pirates in 2 games, 3 home runs. In game 1 yesterday for them against Virginia Tech, his first at-bat, a line drive laser over the left field wall. And then against James Madison, a no-doubter would be an understatement. A ball hit over the retention net in left field. And then the third one, just sort of a pop-up to center that caught some sort of jet stream and lifted it out of here. And he does offer that pitch. There's a 1-2 count now to Jones. So Pastel is staying ahead of batters. Henry to the plate, and he's got Jones swinging as well. Hokies have not lost any of their momentum from yesterday. Pastel strikes out the side. We will go to the bottom half of the inning. Virginia Tech bats up next.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock, and not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Bottom of the first getting underway here. Approaching the plate is Sammy Choi, the shortstop for the Hokies. Let's quickly go through the defensive lineup for the Pirates. In the outfield, they have Luke Wolf in left, Blake Kessler in center, and R.J. Harmson in right. As Richard Warren will deal to Choi, it's strike 1 to start. In the infield, they have Tyler Mosley playing third base, Jay Stanisiak at short, Macon Jones at second, and Tyler Rokes at first. Two Tylers playing on opposite sides of the infield. Rokes has been playing third the entire tournament, and Mosley's been DHing, so they get them both in, and they also are batting a new DH today, who you will see at some point. So to get an extra bat in there, they shift the defensive alignment around a little bit. Richard Warren comes off of first base to pitch. Sammy Choi has been a great leadoff bat this week for the Hokies. Warren delivers. A ground ball softly to third base. Mosley fields it well, throws it across, and there's one away for Warren. A little bit on Richard Warren. He is a fifth-year senior from Newton Grove. Went to Hobson High School, 6'5", 205. And I've always liked his stuff. I've seen him, many times over the years. He is a senior. But he never seems to get a whole lot of innings on the season. Only threw 5 2/3 coming into this one. In his 5 2/3, he has a 1-2 record in 3 appearances. 4.77 ERA, 7 hits, 3 runs allowed, 1 walk to 4 strikeouts. So can Richard Warren power them through game 1 here, and that's just half the battle. 0-2 to Carter Vaughn, the first baseman for the Hokies. Vaughn's having himself a pretty good weekend. Came into this weekend batting .357. The 1-2 is poked foul. So here is how the regional bracket's looking. Yesterday, NC State went down first in the losers bracket game to James Madison after VT propelled themselves past ECU in game 1, 11-3, and then the loser final between ECU and James Madison, 6-3. ECU kind of snuck away from the Dukes as he's just rung up Carter Vaughn. Got him looking on the outside corner. Anthony Jones throws it around. 2 away quickly. Of the first 5 batters of this game for both teams, only 1 guy has made contact. A lot of strikeouts here. This is Grayson Sneed, center fielder for the Hokies. Didn't like that one. It'll be 1-0. Oh, good hold up there. That was a good breaking pitch from Warren. Sneed thought about it, doesn't bite. Warren to the plate. Upstairs again. He's not missing by much here, but it is a 3-0 count now to Grayson Sneed. Not a guy you really want to walk. And he does find the zone there. Warren, big guy, does throw the ball pretty hard. Velocity's look pretty solid. That one's skied foul. Rokes is over there. It's out of play. The payoff pitch. Warren comes home. That one hit high in the air, shallow outfield. Tracking it down is left fielder Luke Wolf. And that will do it. Both sides go in order, 1, 2, 3. And we will go to the second. We're quickly approaching the middle of each order. We'll be right back in a moment.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
All right, welcome back in. Top of the second, getting underway here. Let's take a look at the full starting lineups here, updated. We saw Stanisiak, Jones, and Jones last inning. This inning we'll see Mosley, Kessler, and Wolf. Mosley's been batting cleanup. He's definitely got to watch today because I don't have exact numbers on him. The team does not give me those, but I think he might be 0 for this weekend. If not, he's not had a ton of base hits. And Mosley's a talented player. If they can get him started, this offense would get a big boost. That one will be rocketed up the middle past Sammy Choi. What did I just say? Leadoff single for Tyler Mosley. First hit of the ball game for either side comes in the top of the second. The difference in this ball game is going to be how hot are the ECU bats today. ECU's dealing with a plethora of injuries and starters who are not here today. They've got to overcome that. They have the talent to do it, but pitching's got to hold up, obviously, just in game one. And we're not even talking about game two yet. It's a long 18 innings to try to figure out how to win 2 ball games when your pitching staff really doesn't have a whole lot left to offer. That 2-0 game is very advantageous. I was talking to Virginia Tech guys yesterday, and they're like, yeah, that winner's bracket game yesterday at 10 a.m. felt like the championship game because it's such a hard road to overcome to play 5 games instead of 3. Especially when they're 9 innings. I talked about when we started this tournament, ECU was going to have the shortest pitching staff. There's not a lot of depth to it, and that one is going to be bunted by Blake Kessler back to the mound. Pastel will make the throw to first, and the sacrifice bunt is successful. Mosley moves up to second. Now here's Luke Wolf, left fielder for the Pirates from Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, the ECU pitching staff was already depleted, like I said. Without me knowing, Cam Lawson is out for the year. That one grounded to the left side. That's a fair ball down the line. Gets into the corner. Mosley's going to score. Going to second, Luke Wolf. And the Pirates get on the board first. A 1-0 start. Luke Wolf had a double just like that yesterday down the line. And he does it again here. Talked about it yesterday. I picked one guy for each team in this regional that I think was really going to be a key to success. Luke Wolf was my pick for ECU. R.J. Harmson sees ball 1 down in the dirt from Pastel. Harmson, the junior from Raleigh. Big lead for Wolf at second base. Harmson hits that ball not straight. How do you get that far out in front of a ball? And that wasn't just like a foul ball that, ricocheted off the end of the bat. No. He hit that ball very straight, but he was so far in front of it, it went basically behind him. 1-1. Luke Wolf's taking off. A grounder down the line. Play at third. Foul ball. Wow, that was sort of a late call. A 1-2 count. That would have been a very interesting play because Wolf was stealing third already, so ground ball to third base. Trenton Evans was like, I'll just tag out Wolf here. And it was a close play. I'm not sure what the call would have been. So Harmson back to the plate. 1-2 count now from Pastel. Haven't got a chance to go through Pastel's number, but they're pretty good. 4-0 record in 5 starts. A 2.40 ERA and 15 innings pitched for Henry. The 1-2. Harmson fouls it back. Pastel, the junior, 6'6", 210 pounds. His 1-2 pitch is upcoming. Harmson hits it hard past Choi. Wolf will be stopped at third by Coach Cam Hall. The throw is a solid one. It would have been a close play at the plate, and another base hit for the Pirates. Can the Pirate bats lead them to victory today? And that brings up our new batter to the weekend. We've not seen this guy. It's number 25, Nick Graney. Graney is a 6-year player, 6'4", 220 pounds, first baseman, but he's DHing today from Randolph, New Jersey. Went to Randolph High School. And I think Graney's an interesting case. He has got a lot of power. He's not had a ton of at-bats in his career for ECU, but he has multiple home runs in his limited at-bats. He transferred in from Brunswick Community College 2 years ago, and taking second is Harmson. So Graney batting at the bottom of the order, not deep, at the 8 spot. Definitely a guy who could provide a spark. If he can run into a ball or two, send one deep, that would definitely provide the needed extra momentum today. That one's grounded off his foot. When he transferred in from Brunswick a team that ECU knows pretty well. They scrimmage them just about every year in early February to get the season started. You know, Brunswick's a very good program if you're not familiar with them. One of the better JUCO programs in that area of the country. Produce a lot of talent, funnel a lot into Coastal Carolina. That one ground to the right side. First baseman Vaughn's coming home. Now we've got a call on the rundown. Wolf going back to third. He's safe. Back to second. Harmson, he's safe. Everybody's safe for the Pirates. Nick Graney will reach on a fielder's choice. And Wolf, great job, Wolf, going just far enough to bait a throw from Carter Vaughn, but close enough to the bag where he could get back safely. Nice little gamesmanship there from Luke Wolf. And that brings up the top of the order. Top of the order up with 1 out. Jay Stanisak, a huge chance for the Pirates here. No. Okay, Stanisak's on deck. This is Tyler Rokes. I saw the 7, and I got a little trigger happy there. Here's Tyler Rokes. His first pitch, he will lift into left field. It's pretty deep. Backing up is Smith. This will be deep enough for a tag. Smith now running in. Makes the grab. Now the throw to Evans to home plate, and Wolf is in there under the tag. 2-0 Pirates. He's fired up about it. No other runners will tag. That's a productive out from Tyler Rokes. So we still have 2 on and 2 out for Jay Stanisak. So the top of the order for the Pirates could still do some damage here, but you need a clutch 2-out RBI. ECU not going quietly. You had to wonder if you're an ECU fan, you know, are the boys going to come out with a lot of energy? I'm not sure what their mentality is with knowing that it might be a long shot today to win back-to-back games with sparse pitching. But then again, if anybody's bats are going to power them through, it's going to be the Pirates. Year over year, I mean, these guys have had one of the best offenses year in and year out for a long time in club baseball. 1-0 in there. This is the team that put up like 23 runs or something against High Point. The 3-game series, I think the final scores were like 23, 18, and 15 or something. They put up a lot of runs that weekend. Could say, though, Pastel The High Point Panthers don't have a Henry Pastel, though, in the pitching staff. 1-2. Stanisiak, a lot of swing and miss on Pastel early. Still trying to time up his off-speed stuff. That sort of is the key in facing this Pirate offense, is you got to be very good with your off-speed. Stanisiak barely got a piece of that one. He'll stay alive. If you're starting fastball is ECU, it might be a long day. Jones, Anthony Jones, the 3 spot. I already mentioned, hit 3 homers yesterday. I'm not sure what pitch they were off of, but I know for a fact if you're throwing that guy's fastball in an 0-0 count, they might not come back. 1-2. Again, Stanisiak just getting a piece. I think Pastel's throwing a very similar pitch over and over again. Looks to me like a changeup or maybe a splitter down low. Stanisiak's kind of recognizing at this point he's getting a bat on it, but his first couple swings on it, he was whiffing. Pastel, Stanisiak to the right side. That's through into the outfield. Harmson being stopped at third, and a very good job from David Olenchok to get the ball in quickly. And we've got bases loaded. With 2 outs, that puts a lot of pressure on number 14, Macon Jones. Jones, who's already been given a much more heavy workload this weekend than maybe a usual weekend for him with ECU, but he's dealt with it great so far. From Pastel. Two 2-0 count. Pastel from West Springfield, Virginia, went to West Springfield High School. Him and Sammy Choi, same hometown, same high school. Choi's a sophomore, though. Pastel the junior, so 1 year separated them. The 2-0, bottom of the zone, Macon Jones shakes his head. He's seen it now. Big spot. Can Pastel stop the bleeding at 2? Ground ball left side, foul. It'll be a 2-2 count. You definitely don't want to see the guy behind him, Anthony Jones. Sort of bad luck on ECU's part that Jay Stanisiak's line drive into right field was right at David Olenchok. Usually that would score a guy from second base with Harmson's speed, but instead it just loads the bases. The 2-2. Poked out to the second baseman, Burlingame. Flips it to second just in time. Stanisiak trying to make it close. That will end the inning. But not before the Pirates plate 2. Wolf gets the scoring started. And the Pirates have an early lead, just like yesterday. It didn't fare too well for them 24 hours ago. We'll see if it does today. We'll be right back for the bottom of the second. Hokies 4-5-6.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment No contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Burlingame, Olenchok, and Phillips due up for the Hokies here in the bottom of the second. ECU able to get out to a 2-0 lead for Richard Warren, who throws a high fastball to Burlingame for ball one. Burlingame, freshman from Pittsburgh. That one swung through. Good pitch from Warren. It's 1-1. 6 foot tall, 180 pounds. Burlingame's played second base and catcher this weekend. That one swung through as well. 1-2. Kind of surprised we haven't seen Kyle Vandenberg for the Hokies. I thought he would be a big part of their defensive scheme at catcher, but haven't seen him. Warren runs that one inside. Can't get 3 consecutive swings. It'll be 2-2. Two from Warren. A high fastball that Burlingame caught up to, but it's popped up in shallow left. Luke Wolf will make the grab, and there is one away. Hokies have gone quietly in order, 4 up, 4 down, but this would be the kind of break the streak. David Olenchok, if you're going to make a player of the weekend thus far for the Hokies, it's this dude. And that is pretty stiff competition. Olenchok, to my count, I could be a little bit off, but I think he's somewhere in the range of 4 for 7, 5 for 8 this weekend with 10 or 11 RBIs. He has driven in a lot of runs. He drove in 4 against NC State in Game 1. He drove in, I think, 6 in Game 2. Now the opportunity for more. 2-0 to him. 2 home runs this weekend for Olenchok. I don't think I would have guessed that this place would be sort of a boombox for home runs. Team's really powering stuff out of here. The fence is pretty deep, but I was hearing yesterday that guys were saying, yeah, the wind is sort of a factor here. If it blows out at all, if you just get it elevated over the grandstand here, that the wind will catch it and just blow it out. Definitely saw that happen at least once yesterday. 3-0 to Olenchok. That one's in the zone. Olenchok, the junior from Lawrence, New Jersey, went to Notre Dame High School. And we'll full up the count here. Warren got an early edge over Henry Pastel, the other opposing number 30 pitcher. Both teams going with their number 30 on the mound today to start. To the plate. Breaking pitch. Didn't break. Oh, it did break enough. A very late call. David Olenchok didn't like it. He taps his chest, says, "My bad, Blue." Wow, I thought for sure that was going to be ball 4. The umpires have been very, very delayed in their strikeout calls this weekend, and it's sort of caused some controversy here. David Olenschonk thought he earned ball 4. Home plate umpire decides to ring him up. 2 away. Richard Warren, a good start. And another fastball in there. Now Brody Phillips for the Hokies. He's got an active bat at the plate. Good waggle up there. Phillips had a good game, too, yesterday against ECU. Went 3 for 4, 3 singles in that one. He was swinging early and often yesterday. Breaking ball gets away from Anthony Jones. Two, 1. Strike 2 in there. Warren doing a good job of generally staying ahead of guys, but he's also been able to battle back when he hasn't been. He's not losing batters at all. Staying in counts. 2-2. Phillips is ahead of it. Dribbles it foul to the left side. Won't do that pitch again. Also in this game, is this game 6? Yeah, game 6. Championship match. ECU obviously a sense of desperation. They got to win 2 in a row as Phillips ground another one's foul. But for VT, there's a sense of comfort, of safety. We got to hold another one if this one doesn't go our way. ECU's playing a little bit more a lot more desperate. But this is kind of a similar story to last year's regional championship. Virginia Tech obviously in that one as well. They defeated James Madison in the regional championship last year. Warren comes home, and it's a breaking pitch. Got Phillips. Richard Warren struck out 3-4 batters to start. Really good start from the fifth-year righty. We will go to the third. ECU with a 2-0 lead.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle. The industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Top of the third underway. Anthony Jones will lead things off for the Pirates. Let's see if he can get things started with a bang like he did yesterday. Pastel obviously still out there for the Hokies. I'll be interested to see how long they want to push Pastel to go. Obviously, Virginia Tech with the clear pitching advantage in this one. That one hit very well down the line. Will it stay fair? It will in the corner. Bounce off the wall. Tyler Smith collects it. Throws it in very quickly. What a long single. Congrats to Tyler Smith because you just kept Anthony Jones at first base. That was very impressive, Smith, to get over there that quickly and to throw in the ball. I mean, that looked like a double all day to me. Excellent defensive play. Anthony Jones stays hot. He didn't quite get the pop he did on his 3 swings yesterday, but still, that's a very solid base hit. To start things off here, bring up Tyler Mosley, the cleanup batter for the Pirates. First pitch in on the outside corner. Strike one. Mosley singled his first time up the middle. Slaps this one into right field. A dying little fly ball, and it flies right in front of Olenchok. Green grass, back-to-back singles. Pirates got something started again. I was mentioning at the end of that half inning a moment ago that this sort of rings true to the same regional championship as last year. James Madison playing Virginia Tech. I think James Madison jumped out early on him. Maybe even a big lead. Maybe 8-1, 8-2, something like that would be my guess. And I think James Madison, thought, okay, we're going to get to game 2. We'll force game 7, and we'll have a shot. But I think the pitching ran out late in that game. Virginia Tech had big offensive innings and won it 11-9 or something. Put up bunches of crooked numbers late in that game. So that's what you got to avoid if you're ECU. And Richard Warren has done that masterfully thus far. 0-1 to Blake Kessler, the center fielder for the Pirates. Kessler not usually been in the outfield every game this year. He's, I know him really as the secondary catcher. That one's popped up. Shallow left field. Smith running on. Evans trying to get over there. Sammy Choi is the one who makes the grab, though, in fair territory. And Kessler's retired. We've got 2 on with 1 out. Yeah, I know Kessler is the catcher that comes in behind Anthony Jones. Anthony Jones will sometimes either move to third base, or I've seen him play first, and he'll give Jones a break. Jones has, I think, caught every game thus far. So they want Kessler's bat in there. Stuck him in the outfield. That's quite a bold spot to put him in center field. Here's Luke Wolf. That's who I sort of associate as the everyday center fielder for the Pirates. He's been playing left here in this tournament. That one gets by the catcher, Hyman. Both runners going to advance. We got 2 on with 1 out. Wolf singled his last time up, and then masterfully avoided an out on the base pass. Back just an inning ago was the second run of the ball game. Bounced off the mask of Hyman all the way up the line at first base. Anthony Jones scoring. Mosley moved up to third. 3-0 Pirates early. And some chinks in the armor from Henry Pastel. His first inning was so dominant. Struck out the side. Pirates couldn't even get bat to ball. But starting in the second inning with Mosley and Wolf, it's been a different story. 2-0 count. Runner on third with 1 out. Wolf sees the ball away. You groove one here if you're Pastel with a man on third and just 1 out. He does. It's slapped to the shortstop, Choi, who had it in his mitt, drops it. And the third of first. Oh, man, that's a bad call. The umpire couldn't see it. I think I had a better angle on it than he did. Okay, I don't think y'all can see that either from your perspective, but let me tell you what I saw. Sammy Choi has a line drive right to him. He drops the ball, he picks it up, throws to first base, but throws a little bit offline. Carter Vaughn catches it, and his feet are not on the bag. Luke Wolf then crosses the bag. The throw obviously was in time, but Vaughn wasn't standing on the bag. And when he stuck his foot out there, I think it was pretty obvious Wolf beat him to it. So a tough call there for the Pirates, and Mosley is staying on third base. I mean, that's a good fundamental play to freeze on a line drive, but and now here's R.J. Harmson, the right fielder. Said he did not go. The very qualified field umpire who is standing behind the mound could obviously see that. Harmson, 6 foot tall, 185 pound. Went to NRCA in Raleigh. One and one count to him. Now strike two. That was a big out for Pastel. You know, Wolf swinging a good bat right now. He caught a barrel, drove it to shortstop, but they got Mosley to freeze and retired Wolf. So that one hit down the line. R.J. Harmson past the third baseman, Trenton Evans. Scoring is Tyler Mosley. And the Pirate dugout is fired up 4-0. Just nothing super fancy, just kind of singling them to death. Bunch of singles. And we're going to get a word from with Henry Pastel from President Ben Cave on the mound. The first two Virginia Tech starters, Cave on Friday and Isaacson yesterday, both went very deep into ball games. Cave went 7 1/3. Isaacson 6 1/3. Pastel got through 2 2/3. We're talking it over. There is an arm in the pen. I haven't seen him throw a pitch yet out there, but he's out there. Obviously, VT has the advantage bullpen-wise today. Will they use it and call on their pen early? You know, if Warren gets hit around, VT scored a couple. ECU doesn't really have the pleasure of being like, yeah, we'll pull him. We'll put somebody else out there. They don't really have anybody else. They need Warren to go deep. Here's Nick Graney for his second at-bat. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. It'd be big for the Pirates if they can keep the momentum going, just get back to the top every inning. Just roll the lineup over, keep Stanisiak, Jones, and Jones coming back to the plate. 0-1. Graney swings through that outside pitch, 0-2. I think Graney wins our oldest guy award. I think he's our only 6-year. Actually, James Madison had one yesterday, so we got 2 6-years. Outside corner, rung up Graney. And that will do it, but the Pirates tack on 2 more. Luke Wolf and company. So far in this one, Jones and Mosley score. We'll be right back for the bottom of the third.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Leading things off for the Hokies is Micah Hyman, the catcher. Swings through the first pitch. Richard Warren. The velocity's there, the off-speed's there. Richard to have a good day here. Flared into right field. In the gap, Harmson tracking it and makes the grab. A good catch from Harmson on the run and right field. That's really one of the only good swings the Hokies put on a ball yet today. And that brings up the 8th spot. So we're still not through the order. The Warren has retired the Hokies in order thus far. This is Trenton Evans, the third baseman. The Hokies have had pretty similar batting order all 3 games. Ned Thompson, thank you for being in the comments, sir. Dude, you're in the mountain time. Isn't it like 6 a.m. there for you? Waking up early to watch club baseball on the East Coast. That is wild. 1-0. Warren to the plate, breaking ball, doesn't get that one to break. It'll be 3-0 to Evans. "44 viewers. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. That's a pretty good amount for 9 a.m. 3-1. Warren found the zone. Lined foul. And out of play. The Chili Peppers here at Shepherd Stadium actually have a pretty nice area over here in right field. I don't think anyone's been sitting in it. They've got like little lights dangling. They've got a elevated porch. Evans puts this one into right field. I don't think they can get to this one. A diving effort from Blake Kessler, but to no avail. A single for Trenton Evans to get the offense started for the Hokies. That's their first base hit of the day. Warren's just been mowing them down. That brings up the 9th spot, Tyler Smith, and just because he's batting 9th, don't let that fool you. I'm going to mention the stat again. I know you've heard it if you've been listening to these games. Tyler Smith has not been retired this week. He is, I think, 5 for 5 with 3 walks in his 8 plate appearances. And I was told yesterday by Virginia Tech guys that, yeah, he's not the stereotypical 9 hitter. He's been our leadoff guy for most of the year. Hit kind of a cold spell, and we just swapped him. So now he's down at the bottom of the order, leading things off in a different way. He swings through that one. So, too. Warren can't get the corner. It was close. Good take from Smith. Smith, the junior from Charlotte. Hit well down the line. There's another base hit for Tyler. Trenton Evans going to third. Wolf collects it in, and they'll stop Evans at third base. A double for Tyler Smith. I ain't jinxing him, I'll tell you that. I brought it up every time he comes up to the plate. He's still perfect. 9 for 9 on base percentage, 1,000. 6 for 6 on the weekend. And now Brandon Warren, who is the ace for this ECU team and the acting pitching coach, is going to want to go talk to his guy, Richard Warren. Not related, I don't think. And, you know, Warren, I've mentioned, he's been chugging along. Not really dealt with any base runners at this point. But we have gone through the lineup once. Going to see Choi now for the second time. Warren just slowing things down here. This seems to be a joint coaching staff here. You have Coach Cam Hull, but you also have fifth-year senior Brandon Warren leading the charge on the pitching side. Those two guys seem to be the leaders of this squad for the Pirates. ECU, the only team here with a coach. Everybody else is president-led. Swung through. Sammy Choi, I think, just bit on a changeup, it looked like. Sophomore shortstop is Sammy Choi. First year stepping into that role. He's playing second base mostly last year, I think. Fouls that one into the mid of Anthony Jones. We got an 0-2 count. Rung him up. Wow. Wow. Choi was not even thinking that could be strike three. He was resetting himself, you know, get ready to see another pitch, and home plate umpire rung him up. The late calls have been devastating today and yesterday, honestly. There's Carter Vaughn, 2 outs with 2 on. Big spot for the Hokies. Down 4 early. See if Vaughn can be clutch. Hits his foot. Dead ball. Runners will go back. We'll load the bases, so we'll pass the baton to the 3-spot Grayson Sneed. That's the guy, if you're a Hokie fan, you want to see here. Sneed, the junior from Haymarket, Virginia, Battlefield High School grad, and he's been the guy. A .457 average coming into this weekend. 21 hits and 46 at-bats. He went 0 for against State on Friday night, but he came back, had at least 1 hit yesterday. Warren delivers. In there, strike 1. Big spot for the Hokies. Warren comes to the plate, breaking pitch, in there, strike 2. Crowd's feeling it. Well upstairs. Waste pitch will go to 2-2. Big pitch upcoming. Center fielder Grayson Sneed. Can Richard Warren keep the Hokies off the board? Not a whole lot of teams have been able to do that this weekend. Swung through it. What a pitch from Richard Warren. And the Pirate faithful rejoice. They'll keep it. At 4-0, Hokies strand the bases loaded. We'll be right back for the fourth inning. Pirates got a chance to extend the lead.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Leading things off for the Pirates this inning will be the 9 spot, Tyler Rokes. He'll see ball one to start. Ball two. A 4-pitch walk to start, Tyler Rokes. That's not optimal if you're a VT fan. Put a guy on before Stanisiak and the two Joneses. Oh, look at this. I didn't even notice. We got a new arm in for the Hokies. I apologize. Let's see. Trying to fix something here. Okay, we've put in Mason Murphy, number 0 for the Hokies. No decisions this year. A 0 ERA in 4 appearances, 1 start, but only 3.1 innings pitched. 4 hits, 1 unearned runs allowed, no walks to 4 strikeouts. So he's just walked his first batter of the year. And he's thrown a 5th straight ball to start. So Henry Pastel only goes 3 innings. So the VP bullpen has been activated. They've now used all 3 starters. Will rely on the pen. They've used Sean Burke and Luke Wills, their top 2 arms, out of the pen already, but I think Burke could probably come back. He had yesterday to rest. They also have not used Ken Malasinski, who's thrown 9 innings out of the pen this year. And we're going to get a word with Murphy after 6 balls to start. From his catcher, Micah Hyman. Mason freshman from Radford, Virginia. Went to Radford High School. 6'3", 195 pounds. It's a big spot for a freshman. And there's the first strike of the day from Murphy. 2-1. Stanisiak 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a single to right. That one's lifted foul. Stanisiak, the fifth-year player from Wake Forest, North Carolina. This would be the only guy you played with, right?
My brother played with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came in.
Oh, he wasn't here in 20? Oh, no, he'd be a high school senior, I guess.
A year after me. He's a freak, man.
Oh, I played against him for 4 years, I know.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's ready for him to get on out.
3-2 from Murphy. Stanisiak fouls it back. Long AB here for Jay. And back-to-back walks from Murphy to start. The one thing you can say about that is, if you're VT, hey, at least Stanisiak's not the lead runner. He's stuck behind Rokes. I don't see Rokes stealing third here. In playing Jay Stanisiak for multiple years, the most annoying thing that I found was him leading off an inning, like getting a walk or something, and then stolen base, and a ground ball scores him. It's just, talk about manufacturing runs. It's easy to do when you have Stanisiak. It's on. And there's an operational swinging bunt there from Macon Jones. He'll advance 2 runners. Now 1 away. So the Pirates looking to continue to add on to this lead. Virginia Tech looking kind of complacent here to go to the mat for game 2 here on Sunday. At least thus far. Murphy delivers to Anthony Jones. This guy you don't want to mess with either. Honestly, the way Jones is swinging the bat this weekend, do you consider walking him? You got an open base, 1 out. Opens up to a double play. Jones, 3 homers. I think he's got, to my count, maybe 5-6 hits this weekend. Murphy out of the windup comes home. There's a strike in the outside corner to Jones. See, from an NC State bias, you know, I'm broadcasting for the Wolfpack, but over the season, we kind of figured out, you know, a way to pitch to Jones. I'm not sure if the Hokies have. This is our second game against them. We had a certain strategy in facing Jones, but when you're seeing guys for the first time all year in the regional, I'm not sure how much scouting goes into it or not. You know, you only see them 1 game at a time. It's not a series. Full count, 2-1, 1 out for Jones. Dangerous spot here for Mason Murphy, who's just got it out under his belt. Breaking pitch well upstairs. We'll have 3 walks out of 4 batters to start this inning. Now Ben Cave wants to talk with the home plate umpire. Hey, now he wants to talk to his pitcher. I figured what the NCBA rep here would have gotten on Cave. They send out emails for the regionals like, we want to make sure we look very professional. Yeah, you got the shorts on the mound. They get. I mean, regular season nobody cares, but in the postseason they kind of tend to get on you like, yeah, coaches, you have to wear full uniform. Cave's just out there in shorts today. Bases loaded, 1 out. What a spot. At least you don't have to face Jones, you know. That's not the least desirable outcome for the Hokies. Puts a lot of pressure on Mosley, though. Mosley is singled his first time. I'm trying to remember what he did a second time. First pitch from Murphy. Strike 1 on the outside corner. That one's upstairs. We're leaving up the count. Tyler Mosley. The senior from Wendell, North Carolina, went to Corinth Holders High School. 1-1. Was lifted foul. Corinth Holders currently number 1 seed in the East in the state playoffs. I mean, they've got a great team year in and year out. One and 2. Up the middle to Burlingame. He has trouble with it, though. Everybody's going to be safe. 5-0 Pirates. Tyler Roke scores. E4, how that one's ruled. Josh Burlingame, pretty standard ground ball, but has trouble with the flip to Sammy Choi. Now there's Kessler, the 5 spot. Want to know count to him. Fouls that one into the mitt of Hyman, even up the count. Murphy looking for that dreaded second out. The only out he's got in this inning was a sac bunt from Macon Jones. They gave it to him. 1-1. Off the handle towards Vaughn. He comes home. It's a bad throw. He's safe. 6-0. East Carolina. Carter Vaughn did a good job to field that ball off the handle. I know that ball was spinning. But then rushed to throw home, threw it at the feet of Hyman, who just had to block it. And Stanislav wasn't going to miss that opportunity. 6-0, and now we've got a mound visit. 2 defensive miscues, so you could say, okay, Murphy, you can't walk the bases loaded, but at the same time, the defense just not backing them up. 2 consecutive errors from Burlingame and Vaughn to push 2 more across for the Pirates. What was that?
The umpire? I think he's clocking visits.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
I think. If they do it again, he's got to pull him.
Okay. I thought it was still max 1, but. Rounded by Luke Wolf, the 6th spot in the order. Wolf's had very important ABs. Got a double today and reached on a fielder's choice. He's had already quite the interesting day at the plate. Good eye there, 1-1. Wolf up the middle. It's down into right field. Olenchalk bring it in. And it will be held up. Mosley at third base. Anthony Jones will score. It's 7-0 Pirates. The hits don't stop for ECU. RJ Harmson now come to the plate, just trying to continue the hit train. This inning started with Tyler Roach, the 9th spot. This is the 7th spot of RJ Harmson. The inning went walk, sack, bunt, walk, error, single. So the first hit of the inning for the Pirates drives in the 3rd run. In there, strike 1 to Harmson. That one lifted in the infield. And the infield fly is called. Harmson's automatically out. 2 away now. And now here's a big spot for our new bat in the order today. Nick Graney getting his first ups of the day, or first ups of the weekend. This will be his 3rd at bat of the day. I think he's got a fielder's choice and a strikeout was his last time up. 0 for 2. The 6-year senior from New Jersey could definitely have a big impact here with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Swing through that one. It's a 0-2 count. Well, Murphy elevated another fastball. Out of play, 0-2. Murphy comes home. Well upstairs. Bounced off the brick wall, though. Mosley will stay where he is. That could have been dangerous. Wild pitches are an interesting part of baseball because you've got often brick backstops behind home plate, and sometimes the pitch can be so bad, the catcher doesn't even touch it, and it bounces off the brick wall hard enough where it's right back to the catcher's mitt at the circle at home plate. Catch a runner trying to advance there. 1-2. That one lifted. This one might be playable. Trenton Evans over there. Hyman. That'll be off the tin roof dugout. 1-2 again. Murphy. Rainey just staying alive. Now in pitch off to pitch off. Again from Murphy. Down in the dirt, ball 2. Murphy has to have thrown 30 pitches this inning. Maybe more. 9th batter of the inning for the Pirates. 2-2. Hit hard. Foul. Another pitch to Rainey. Round up the middle, a light chopper. Choi trying to get to it. Everybody's safe. A perfectly placed ground ball for Nick Graney will get him an infield single and drive in another run. If you've ever pitched before in your life, you got to feel for, is it Michael or Mason Murphy here? Mason Murphy. You got to feel for him. He has pitched to now 9 batters. He's only given up 1 hit. Now, the first couple were on him. He did give up 3 walks this inning. But there have been an infield single. Okay, that was the second hit, I guess. There's been 2 errors, and he just can't get out of them this inning. Tyler Rokes is back up for the second time this inning. 1-0 is the count. 8-0 Pirates. Home plate umpire called time randomly. What's going on?
That was weird.
Interesting timeout call from the umpires here. Okay, I think they just wanted to chat something over. I don't know what was so important they had to talk about it right then. Mid-pitch. One-0. Rokes swings through that one. I mean, ECU at this point can start to think about, hey, can we get to that mercy rule, get out of here early, save 2 innings of our bullpen for the next game? Except the crazy thing is, as Rokes swings through another one, Virginia Tech's not exactly out of this. Like 8-0 sounds bad, but Virginia Tech can score a lot in a hurry, and ECU, his bullpen is not very stable, you could say. After Warren, I don't really know who they're going to go with. 1-2. Rung him up. Another really late call. And the home plate umpire shrugs his shoulders, says, yeah, I called it, though. Okay, whatever. There's a strikeout for Tyler Rokes in his second AB of the inning. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th. Hokies down 8-0. Let's see if they can respond here in a moment when we return.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Josh Burlingame will lead off the bottom of the fourth inning, The freshman from Pittsburgh trying to make up for his error from last inning. President Ben Cave must show a lot of confidence in Burlingame. He'll be hitting him cleanup this weekend, just a freshman. Then again, we mentioned yesterday, freshman in club baseball kind of uniquely suited for this. Burlingame came into the weekend batting .359. That one's in there as well, 1-2. Two-0 pitch upcoming. Poke to the shortstop. Stanisiak eats him up a little bit, trying to recover, not in time. Rokes does a good job of keeping in front of him, though. I think might have taken a strange hop. Might have even bounced up and hit Stanisiak in the face. They'll have a leadoff runner for the Hokies. They've not had a whole lot of runners today, except for that last inning. In the bottom of the third, they had plenty of chances. Bases loaded with one out. Couldn't play to anybody. This is David Olenchuk. Controversial strikeout his first time up. He made sure to apologize to the home plate umpire, though. Didn't want to offend him and have that on his back for the rest of the day. Warren ahead here early. Pitch counts up to 61. Oh, just got a piece of it. Burlingame was taking off. He'll have to retreat back. Burlingame 4 for 4 on stolen bags so far this season. If he decides to take off again. Hits sharply. Third baseman Mosley to Macon Jones to Rokes, but not in time. Burlingame comes up limping. So a fielder's choice will reach David Olenchuk. Let's hope Burlingame's okay. That brings up the violet swinging Brody Phillips. Brody comes up to the plate, takes those very passionate warm-up swings, then waggles the bat. Got a lot of movement in his stance. Jersey's halfway unbuttoned, wearing number 69. I can tell the guy's a loud personality. Ball's in the dirt. And moving up to second is Olenchuk. The outside corner, 2-2. Down the line and foul. We'll stay alive here. I'll be interested to see how long Warren can go in this one. Pitch count is up to 68. At some point, you feel like the VT bats are going to wake up. Hit sharply into right field, down in front of Harmson. And they will hold Olenchuk at third base. Another single for Brody Phillips to the backside. He's done that multiple times this weekend. Runners on the corners with one away. I don't know exactly how many hits VT has today, but it can't be more than 3, I don't think. Big spot here for Micah Hyman, the 7-hitter. The umpire's going to talk something else over. They must have plans or something after this. Are we doing a glove inspection? I have never in my life seen a glove inspection in club baseball. That seems to be what they're doing. They have gone to Richard Warren, asked for his glove. He's shown them his forearms. They're now checking his forearms. It's a bad look. That someone just yelled. It's a bad look, and it is if Warren is totally innocent here. I mean, obviously, if there's something on Warren's arms, yeah, they're like, wow, Blue, how'd you know that? But I've not seen any signs of that. Like, Warren's not, like, touching any part of his uniform. He's not showing any signs of having anything like that. It's a weird scenario there. Well, we have now passed that off our checklist. Glove check. You had that on your bingo card. Congrats. Even up the count here. You know, it's funny. ECU, I'm sure, can use that as fuel if Warren can get out of this. A little soft stuff in there, and it'll find the zone 1 and 2. One and 2. Swing and a miss. Big cut from Micah Hyman. He goes down via the strikeout. And that's 2 away for the Hokies. Now you're leaning on number 23, Trenton Evans, the third baseman. One's flared off foul. Warren delivers. That one hit well in the right. Is it fair? It is. Harmson collects it. Olenchuk will score, and the Hokies are on the board for the first time today. Eight-1. First blemish on Richard Warren's mark today. Now, the bottom, Tyler Smith. Can he keep the streak going? He can. Into the gap in right center field. Coming home to score is Brody Phillips. All the way to third is Trenton Evans. 8-2. Hokies are back. Runners on the corners. And Tyler Smith, 7 for 7 at the plate this weekend, 10 for 10, including the walks. And we're going to go speak to Richard on the mound here. His possibly very distant cousin, Brandon Warren, out there chatting it up with him. Now the top of the order for the Hokies, so you just need the one out. Choi, I think, is 0 for 2 today, so not the worst guy to face, I guess, if you're Richard Warren. He's not had any success against you. Warren's thrown 75 pitches. Two outs here. Warren trying to work out of a jam. Choi hits it well. Too much underneath it, though, and Luke Wolf has it in left. And that'll be the inning, but the Hokies get two back. They've got a little ways to go, but I've seen the Hokies bat enough times that I think they might be able to get it done. Pirates need a little bit more offense here. We'll go to the fifth inning. We'll be right back.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Guess who's back up to the plate for the Pirates? Number 7, Jay Stanisiak. Feels like he comes up every inning, I'm telling you. First pitch, lightly lifted in the center, just too much air underneath it. And it'll be a fly out to Grayson Sneed out there for the first out of the inning. Still on the bump is Mason Murphy for the Hokies after going through a nightmare in the fourth. See if he can have a little bit better fifth inning. Good start there, one pitch, one out. Here's Macon Jones. He had a sack and bunt his last time up. Swings through that pitch. Hit well down the line. It's a fair ball into the right field corner. Rounding first, heading for second. Olenchalk retrieves it. And they can't get down deep in the corner for a triple, but it will be a double down the line. Macon Jones really coming to life this weekend. If you were watching our games yesterday, you heard me say Macon Jones has ridiculous numbers. He's not played a ton, I guess you could say. He's only had 26 at-bats for this weekend, but he was hitting .654, 17 of 26 at the plate. He's just sort of been the fill-in guy everywhere, utility player. Oh, he was hurt as well?
Braden Collins.
Oh, yeah, I was about to mention he's this weekend mainly filling in for Braden Collins, who is a big piece of this ECU lineup. And Jones going to smack that to the shortstop, Choi. Backhanded, now throwing to third, and the throw's offline. Trenton Evans can't come up with it, and everybody's safe. It was very heads-up play from Choi to backhand it and then throw to third, but the throw wasn't good enough. Everybody's safe. Both the Joneses on board. Now here's Mosley. Yeah, Collins, big piece. Last year All-American for the Pirates. Cleanup hitter most of the time. Playing first base. So he's out. You lose Lawson and Collins. I think there might be another injury too as well, or is that the only two?
I think so.
But yeah, there's some big pieces out for the Pirates, and Jones is filling in nicely for them. Jones will take second base here. Now we're going to have a play at the plate. Oh, he threw him out. A risky play there. I thought they were just taking second base with Anthony Jones. And VT was going to let him have that. Choi cut off the throw at short and threw it home. Risky base running there by the Pirates, especially with your cleanup batter Mosley at the plate and nobody. And is there 2 outs?
Yeah, 2 outs.
Okay, there is 2 outs. Now there's 2 outs. You had 1 out. I would think Mosley's usually good for a fly ball. That could have scored Jones, so the rest doesn't pay off for the Pirates. Up the middle, and that's down for a base hit. Jones coming in to score. The throw is up the line, and it's 9-2 Pirates. And that is nice if you're a Pirate fan, but it does sting a little bit. You cut out another one as well. That brings up Kessler. Center fielder. Lines that one into right. That's down for a base hit as well. Mosley moves up 90 feet. Back-to-back singles. Pirates bats just keep the order moving. I mean, it really does seem like every inning the top of the order is coming back up. We're all the way down. We started this inning with Stanislav leading things off. We're all the way down to the 6th spot in Wolf. The Pirates have scored in every inning but the first. Starting pitcher Henry Pastel struck out the side to start out the game, and ever since then, Pirates have been tacking on the board. In the dirt for ball 1. $54 viewers. Thank y'all. Great stuff. A lot of viewers for this championship game. I was in there for strike 1 to Wolf. You have a lot of action in the VT pin, but nobody's currently throwing. There's 4 or 5 guys standing down there, but they seem to be riding with Mason Murphy here. Allen delivered, chopped to the third baseman. Evans throws across the diamond to Vaughn, and that is the end of the inning. But the Pirates tack on another one. 9-2 after 4.5. We'll be right back for the bottom half of the inning and the Hokies bats.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Carter Vaughn will lead off the inning for the Hokies. Richard Moore still on the bump for the Pirates. That was pitch number 77 for Richard Moore. Round up the middle. Macon Jones to Tyler Roach. There's one down. Fishing outs are going to be big. Warren wants to stay in this one a while. Now the 3-spot Grayson Sneed. Yes, a couple of different arms for ECU have really been critical. Them having this lead at this point. Yesterday, the Game 3 starter was Lachlan Robbins, who stepped up. He's a freshman from Cornelius, North Carolina. You know, a lot tasked with a freshman to start in the postseason. And he did his job for sure. I think he went 6 innings. Shut down the powerful JMU bats. Held him to 2 runs. And coming in after him was Tucker Cap. Tucker Cap only had 1 inning pitched the entire season. Comes in and throws 3 against JMU. So those guys really stepped up. And that was especially in the absence of Cam Lawson, one of the starters for this Pirate team. Towards UCL a week or so ago. It's a big loss. Breaking ball, not close there. And Sneed will be aboard. Sneed's a threat to steal. We'll see if he takes off. Seven stolen bags in the year. It's been caught 1 time. Now the cleanup man, Burlingame. Oh, swings through that one. 1-1. Warren got him to chase there. Outside corner. 1-2. And it gets away from Anthony Jones, moving up is Sneed. Just missed. Full count. If Warren could avoid as many full counts as possible at this point in the game, he might prolong his outing. And a miss. Burlingame earned himself a free pass. 2 on, 1 out. There are 2 arms throwing in the ECU pen. Could be the end of the rope for Warren. Brings up Olenchuk. He's been a very tough out this weekend. 0 for 2 today, though. One lifted high and foul. Is it playable? Yes, it is. Tyler Mosley, that's a big out. Olenchuk upset. Big pitch from Richard there to entice the pop out. Big play from Mosley to track it down. There's Brody Phillips. Can Phillips come through for the Hokies? A little skipper gets past Jones again, and both runners will advance. 2-0. Little single to the outfield. A Brody Phillips specialty could really drive in 2 here. Warren comes home. Off speed, found the outside corner. Warren again, outside corner, got it again. And it's going to get past Jones again. Coming in to score is Grayson Sneed. (9-3). And Warren with the wild pitches have not. I mean, that's on Warren right there. Just let Sneed go all the way around the base paths via 3 wild passes. But I think the Pirates would take that trade if he can get out of this inning clean otherwise, though. Off the handle of Phillips. We'll do it again. Comes home. Hit well into left field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Luke Wolf collects it before the track. Burlingame scores. Brody Phillips an RBI single. (10-4) or 9-4, excuse me. And that's going to be the day for Richard Warren. The teammates come out to congratulate him on a fantastic start. The Pirate faithful clapping it up for him. He finishes with 95 pitches. Actually, I take that back. A lot more. He might have close to 100 here. That'll be the day for Richard. A fantastic 100-pitch outing. And he is in line for the win. Well, I guess he's not. He only went 4 2/3. Yeah, out away.
Wow.
Bringing in another arm. Let's see. Who is this? We'll tell you when we come back. New arm in for the Pirates is not wearing the number he's listed on as the roster, but he's wearing 23 today. Matt Corbish, the freshman from Mount Holly, New Jersey, went to Rancocas Valley High School. (0-1) from Corbish. Weighs in at 6'1", 175 pounds. On the season, Matt, no decisions in 2 appearances, thrown 3 1/3 innings, 10.75 ERA. That's 3 hits, 4 runs, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts. Trying to prove himself late in the year. Corbish had an extensive high school career up in New Jersey. I was looking up his numbers. He had, I think, like 88 innings pitched in his career, something really a high mark in high school. That's grounded to the left side. It's a long throw for Mosley. He's not going to be able to do it. That's going to be an infield single. That was deep in the hole for Mosley at third base. And we'll keep the inning going. Corbish in relief of Richard Warren. That's the interesting thing about club baseball. Something unique about it is that in the regular season, when you play a normal series, so 2 7-inning games on Saturday and a 9-inning game on Sunday, you don't need a ton of pitchers, especially when your starters are talented. Your starters can go deep, go 5-6 innings apiece. You need 2-3 relievers. In the postseason, that's not true at all. You need a ton of relievers. So in club, you have a bunch of relievers on teams that haven't played all year, basically. And then in the postseason, they're tasked with the most difficult innings. So it's a very interesting scenario, I've always thought. They'll just throw you out there, yeah, we need somebody to pitch. We know you haven't really pitched this year, but we need you now. Trenton Evans off the handle. Flare into the outfield. Stanisak makes the grab. Good defensive play to end the inning. Corbish gets out of it. We'll go to the 6th inning. Hokies get back a couple. Still a 9-4 ball game for the Pirates.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle. The industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Top of the 6th getting underway here from Colonial Heights, Virginia. The regional championship game 1. Pirates have the lead here. If they can hold on to it, we're going to play a second game. I hope they give me time to go get something to eat in between.
Hopefully there is an in between.
Because if they don't, I think y'all are going to get a late start to the game because I'm going to get something to eat. Oh, 1, Harmston at the plate. 7-8-9 due up for the Pirates. They have scored in every inning since the first. Oh, big cut from Harmston. Swings right through it, 0-2. Such an interesting start to this game. Henry Pastel struck out the side, and just ever since then, the Pirates have looked like a different team. Now, if one guy reaches, we're going to get another Stanisiak at-bat. Our mandatory 1 at-bat per inning for Stanisiak. He's going to end the game like 4 for 9 or something. Pops it up to the first baseman, Vaughn, and he makes the grab. Now Nick Graney. Oh, I didn't even notice we had a pitching change. Yeah, Graney, switch hitter, okay. He moves to the right side of the plate. Let's see, who's this lefty for the Hokies? I haven't even been paying attention to the pitcher. It's number 16. Ken Malasinski, this is the guy I was expecting to see eventually. He has a 1-0 record with a 1.0 ERA over 9 innings pitched so far this season. So Ken getting some time out the pen. Now at this point, I'm wondering who is VT if we go to another game. Who would they start? They're going to need somebody to step up. Graney fouls that one into the mitt of Hyman, and it's 2-2. Graney's 1 for 3 thus far. Malasinski comes home. Graney swinging through the ball in the dirt. Hyman the throw down to Vaughn. And there is the second out of the inning, a Malasinski strikeout. Ken Malasinski, senior from Apex, North Carolina, went to Apex High School. Rokes back up to the plate, the 9th spot. Oh for 1 on the day. How's that possible? He's been through the order 3 times already. He walked 1 time for sure. I'm trying to think what he did the other time. Possibly he has 2 walks today. Maybe he does. Malasinski comes home. Rokes puts this one into center field. Grayson Sneed tracking it down, and there is the inning. A clean 1-2-3 frame for Ken Malasinski, and we'll go to the bottom half of the inning. Virginia Tech, can they keep cutting into this lead, or are we going to go to Game 7 here in Colonial Heights? We'll be right back.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Welcome back in. Bottom of the sixth getting underway here. Matt Corbish still on the mound for the Pirates. Tyler Smith leads things off. 9-1-2 due up for the Hokies. Can Smith keep the streak going? If you're just joining us, Tyler Smith is on quite a streak. He's not on a 7-game hit streak. He's on a 7 at-bat hit streak. 7 for 7 this weekend. To go along with a 1,000 on base percentage, 10 for 10. Runs inside and hits the shoulder of Smith. He's going to keep the streak up. 11 for 11 reaching today or this weekend. Back to the top, Sammy Choi. Lined into right center. Harmson moving over. Kessler is going to make the catch on the grab. And there's the first out of the inning. Two-spot Carter Vaughn now up. Vaughn's 0 for 2. Funny enough, the top of the VT order has kind of been the Achilles heel this weekend. Sammy Choi and Carter Vaughn. Well, Carter Vaughn had a very good Friday night, but he was hitting in the 5 spot. That one's lifted in the infield. Tyler Rokes wants it. He's going to grab it. 2 away. Yeah, Vaughn had a good Friday night not hitting in the 2-hole, but when they put him in the 2-hole is kind of a cursed position this weekend for VT. Justin Jerome was in there on Friday night. He went over. Now here's Grayson Sneed, 0 for 2 today. He walked and scored his last time up. Foul that one off as 1-1 from Corbish to Snead. Snead, the vice president of this team behind Ben Cave. 4 of the 5 officers, captains, whatever you want to call them for VT, juniors. Is that group staying together next year? Kind of similar to NC State in that manner. Led by a bunch of juniors. Swung through. Grayson Snead goes down on strikes. Matt Corbish is fired up. 9-4 after 6. We'll go to the final stretch of this one. Due up for the Pirates. 1, 2, 3. Stanisiak, Macon Jones.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle. The industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Stanisiak will lead things off in the top of the 7th. The East Carolina shortstop facing Ken Malasinski of the Hokies. Malasinski, seen him for one inning. You can kind of tell the Malasinski's game. He is a junk ball thrower. Funky stuff from the left side. He's going to throw a lot of off speed. Malasinski tosses in there. Stanisiak tried to lay down a bunt, trying to catch the third baseman Evans sleeping. Jay, of course, does have great speed. We've seen that. Well upstairs, leaving up the count. Stanisiak 1 for 3 today. He's popped out in fair territory. He's lined to right, and he struck out. Count is full from Malisinski. And working a walk is Jay Stanisiak. And oh, yeah, you know he's taking off. Over the past 5 years of club baseball, Jay, has 150 stolen bases?
Gotta be a record. I'd love to know where he stands all time.
Well, I wish the NCBA kept track of stuff like that better. I mean, at state, we do it manually, like we do it for ourselves. I feel like a lot of teams don't do it at all. Like, y'all need to keep a book about who has all the records.
He's unreal. He's had a knee injury too, I believe, in high school.
In high school?
Yeah, so.
I remember, didn't he miss a year because he tore his ACL playing basketball or something? Somebody told me.
He's still one of the fastest humans I've ever seen.
Did he play another sport in high school? Did he play football or something?
Pretty good football player,
Really?
I believe.
Macon Jones at the plate. Check on Jay at first base. He's still over there for now.
3-0.
There he goes. And he's in there with a stolen bag. Now it's in the center. He wants to take third as well. And he's going to have it. A stolen bag and an error. And just like that, I mean, one of the times he came up, I've already mentioned it today. Jay Stanisiak leading off an inning. If you give him a walk, he's going to take 2 bases on you. And all you got to do is get a ground ball to score him, basically. 3-1 to Macon Jones. Jones lifts this one into the outfield. Olenchalk running in. It's very shallow. Stanisiak comes off the bag but does retreat. So it will not be deep enough for a fly ball or for a sac fly for Macon Jones. They'll have to bring up Anthony Jones. He's known to put a charge into a ball or two. He could probably get you a fly ball. Yeah, as NC State, from an NC State perspective here, last year we faced ECU 4 times. We went 4-0 against them. It was a big mark for us, obviously. Rivalry, we want to win all those games. It was a big point in our season that we didn't want to walk Stanisiak, that he had to earn it every time he got to the plate. You know, he's going to hit for a high average, so it's not like he's not going to get on. You just can't give him free stuff. And I don't think we walked him one time. That was like a big accomplishment for us, and that was a sign of success, you know, when we were winning those games. But you can't walk him. He's been, I think he was walked multiple times against JMU yesterday. Jones swings through that one. It's 1-2. I'm glad the umpire is signaling up mound visits to me because I'm keeping track of that. I have it written down in front of me, actually.
So you know the thumbs up.
1-2. Just a piece of it for Anthony. We'll stay alive. Even up the count here. Jones puts a charge on that one, deep left field. Tyler Smith backing up. And he makes the grab in front of the warning track, but that'll be plenty deep enough for a sac fly to score Jay. 10th run of the ball game for the Pirates. Their offense just keeps ticking along. They have now scored in 5 of the 7 innings. Mosley puts a charge on that one. Deep center field. Backing up is Sneed. And catches it with his feet on the warning tracks. Nice little swing there from Mosley, but it'll be tracked down by the Hokie center fielder. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th. ECU adds one more. 10-4 is your score.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle. The industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Bottom of the 7th, Hokies. Back up to the plate. Matt Corbis still on the mound. We're showing bunt. Now we bring it back. Strike one. Chase in the chat says, Nate, hopefully you packed a lunch. I didn't. I talked to a couple ECU people yesterday after the JMU game. You know, some parents, some players, kind of wondering their confidence level in today. I got a very mixed reviews. That one's lifted. And Luke Wolf just keeps backing up, but he does make the grab. Burlingame's retired to start the inning. Some people were like, you know, I don't think we have too great of a chance. The pitching, I just don't know if we can find 18 innings of pitching left in our bullpen. Now, 18 innings is a lot, you know, to play an offense like Virginia Tech and to hold them down. But they have so far. Then I got other people that says, you know what, I think we can do it. All we got to do is get that first one, and then our confidence is back up. So I got to. But they are the trusters, the plan trusters are being proven correct thus far with a 10-4 lead. I talked yesterday, if you were with us, ECU is more important for any of the other three teams here to go 3-0. If you want to win this thing, they have the least amount of pitching, so you really should be trying to be the 2-0 team here and in this thing early. Virginia Tech, they might be able to play all 5 games. JMU was a big question mark. State proclaims to have the best staff here, so they really were trusting their arms to guide them through. I think we're going to get a moment for that ball hit off the umpire, I think, and I think Anthony Jones is giving him a second to catch his breath. It is the 5-spot Olenchok, 0 for 3 today. Corbich comes to the plate. Smacked out into right field, making Jones charging at it, but it's over his head. It falls in front of Harmson. 1-out single for the Hokies. Yesterday, they had a food truck out here, parked outside the stadium. Got me a couple hot dogs between games. Last time I checked, it wasn't here today, but maybe they've pulled in lately. Brody Phillips fouls the first pitch off. I could pull out the old Uber Eats move to the ballpark. Dropped in there 0-2. Phillips 2 for 3 on the day. So super consistent for the Hokies this weekend. And he swings through that pitch. Elevated fastball. Phillips knew he missed it. And Corbich got his man. 2 away. Back to Micah Hyman, the 7th spot, and catcher. Oh, just outside, ball 1, or ball 2. Cut on and missed Hyman. 2-1. Dropped into left center. Micah Hyman's on the board today. Well, no, that's his second hit. Excuse me. Micah Hyman, 2 for 4. And moving all the way to third is Olenshaw. We've got runners on the corners. Ryan Sproul, you're in the chat. Okay, cool. I can hear the generator from the food truck. It's definitely there. That's a good point. I can hear that generator. I hope that's not too annoying on the YouTube stream.
Shut the door.
I didn't know you could hear that.
We can check it out.
Yeah, go see if there's a food truck behind us. Mound visit with Corbish.
Indeed, have a food truck.
Oh, shoot, really?
Yeah.
Is it the blue one?
Yeah.
Oh, same people from yesterday.
Bad. No days off.
I got the hot dogs yesterday. I think I might need to go get a chicken sandwich today. Corbish, big spot with 2 outs. Virginia Tech. I mean, in theory, if they can turn over the lineup here, they got Trenton Evans at the plate. You get back in this game. Down 6. Virginia Tech can score in a hurry. Poke down the line, foul. Back up the middle, Stanisiak steps on the bag. That's the end of the inning. Pirates keep the Hokies off the board. Matt Corbish, 2 big innings of relief thus far. We will go to the 8th. Pirates looking to tack on more.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Here is the Club Baseball World Series bracket, all 32 teams that made the postseason. This is down to 16. Wisconsin, I think Michigan are the final 2 in the Great Lakes. Auburn, Texas A&M in the Gulf Coast. VT, ECU here. Is it Creighton, Colorado in the Mid-American? And then Penn State, St. Joe's in the North Atlantic. Boise State, Oregon in the North Pacific. Strike one. Due out for the Pirates this inning is Kessler, Wolf, and Harmson. Then the South Atlantic, Tennessee and Florida Gulf Coast, the two remaining teams. Cal Poly and UC Davis out west. Down to 16 club baseball teams left. Kessler to the dish. 1 for 4 today. Malasinski still out there. He'll throw to him and he'll foul it off. This gets pretty interesting. If VT can, or if ECU can finish out this game, because they're kind of in the same boat pitching-wise then. Nobody left. Oh, hit well by Kessler. Right field, but tracked down by David Olenchalk out there. One away for Ken Malasinski. Luke Wolf up to the plate for the Pirates. Luke's 2 for 4 today. Single and a double. Back off the end of the bat to Malasinski. He'll sprint over to Vaughn and toss it to him. 2 away. 2 quiet outs for Malasinski to start. Brings up the 7th spot, R.J. Harmson. Off the end of the bat again, but that one's foul. Malasinski's got these Pirate hitters way ahead, it looks like. You know, he's throwing a bunch of junk. That's kind of the MO of that style of pitching. Harmson lifts this one into the shallow outfield. The second baseman, Burlingame, wants it. He'll have it for the 3rd out of the inning. A very quiet frame for the Pirates. They go in order. 1, 2, 3, and we'll be right back for the bottom of the 8th. Virginia Tech, 6 outs to play with. Can they find 6 runs? We'll find out when we return here on YouTube.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Bottom of the 8th. First pitch is underway. This is Tyler Smith looking to continue the streak. I got to mention it every time he comes up. Corbish facing him. That one hit to the right, and it'll get under the glove of Tyler Mosley. Who is this kid, Tyler Smith? He's rounding for second. And the throw is over Macon Jones's head. A double for Tyler Smith. I don't think we realize, I hope y'all are in the audience here are appreciating what we're seeing, even if you're an ECU fan. This kid's not gotten out this weekend. He's 8 for 8 at the plate with 3 doubles. He's been on base all 12 times he's come up to the plate.
He didn't play much this year either?
No, he was their leadoff hitter. It was apparently cold all year. So they put him in the 9 spot.
Nice.
Well, it's not cold. He's not cold anymore. It's all coming at once. Here's the leadoff man, Sammy Choi. To the shortstop, Stanisek will throw across. Runner will stay where he's at. And 1 out. Sammy, not his day, 0 for 5 at the plate. Now Carter Vaughn, he's 0 for 3 himself. Corbish 0-2 count. Staring at Smith. Now comes home. Oh, close to a strikeout pitch there against Carter Vaughn. Good take from Carter. Carter, a junior from Midlothian, Virginia, went to Cosby High School. Right at the knees, doesn't get the call. Umpire zone's getting smaller. Three straight balls to Carter Vaughn. And we'll have another pitch. 7th pitch of the AB upcoming to Carter Vaughn. Oh my goodness, he rung him up. The 3-2 pitch was much farther off the plate than the 2 balls he watched. Yeah, that might be the definition of a makeup call. Second out of the inning. Corbish been effective here. Now Grayson Sneed, the center fielder. Corbish lost control of that one. The runner will move up to third base. Ned in the comments asked, thoughts on the fight in Nebraska? Man.
I saw
Man.
What was the start of that?
The start of that, I believe, the strikeout, catcher sets up to the batter, walking out of the plate. The batter's having none of it, comes back, shoving matching shoes, bench is clear. Colorado, Nebraska. That one is hit very well by Grayson Sneed, backing up at the wall. It's gone into the retention net in the left field. Hokies. Don't fall asleep just yet. This game's not over. 10-6 in the bottom of the 8th. Grayson Sneed goes yard. That makes up for an 0 for 3 game for Sneed. We got a pinch hitter here, I believe.
For 14.
Burlingame will be removed from this one. Coming in for him is Justin Jerome. Jerome also played Friday night against NC State when Burlingame was catching. He went 0 for 4 in that one. Jerome, freshman from Fairfax, Virginia, went to Chantilly High School. 5'7", 169 pounds. First pitch in there. Strike one. But yeah, my thoughts on the Nebraska fight. My first thought was, what are the rules on this? Because, when you get ejected, club baseball, you can't play the next game. So it's, if you have half the team ejected, that one shot into center field from Jerome, it'll be a line out to the center fielder. But if you have half your team ejected, how can you play more games in that regional?
Or is one of them still in are they in the championship today?
Yeah, the Colorado's playing in the championship against Creighton. So I don't know how many people got ejected on each side, but that's quite. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I was there to see it in person. Honestly, that looked like quite the scene. But we'll go to the top of the 9th. ECU trying to tack a couple more runs on after they give up a 2-run shot in the 8th.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Top of the 9th. Malasinski still out there looking for this. Keep the Pirates at 10. Virginia Tech trying to score 4 in the 9th. Rainey at the plate gets his second at bat from the right side. Chase in the comments. Thoughts on Reed Allen coming into pitch? I see Reed Allen's name on my roster card in front of me. Nick Graney. Carrying pretty good, actually. Right up against the wall. Grayson Sneed makes the catch. I did not think that ball had that much distance, but one away. Loud first out from Graney. So Chase Stanford here in the comments says, are you saying Reed Allen will start the next game if this score goes final? Relying on a guy with 3 innings pitched on the year? I'll be excited to see it. We have our suspicions up here about who's going to start for ECU in this next game. I think it might be a position player pitching type of day. Everyone who pitched in high school, it's your time to shine. Brody Phillips walking out of the VT bullpen with bands in his hands. And the sleeves rolled up. Rokes back up at the dish. 0 for 2 today with 2 walks.
Sitting here? Kind of sitting, standing. Got tired of sitting.
So what's happened?
3-1 pitch.
I got it.
Upcoming from Malasinski.
Just a couple of walks, errors, days knots for ECU.
In there, strike 2. And the at-bat will continue.
ECU slowly chipping away.
Was that a bomb? I just walked in and I saw certain bases.
Man, these guys haven't done me any favors. They've not picked up the game pace, have they? Rokes pops this one up in the, barely gets to the outfield grass. Sammy Choi will find it and collect it. Second out of the inning.
Let's go, Jay.
Now back to the top. 6th at-bat of the day for Mr. Jay Stanisek.
Holy shit.
How many hits is he at?
2. 2 to walk.
This says on Game Changer 1 for 3 with 2 walks.
3 2 walks. That's correct. Any bombs for you?
Who y'all throw? One guy or
2 guys.
who y'all gonna pitch next game? Anthony?
No clue.
0-1 count, Malasinski. Oh, Stanisek's reaching on that one. Swinging out a ball in the dirt, 0-2.
Okay.
Well outside, 1-2. Stepping off the mound. Lined into left. There's a second base to the day for Jay. 2 for 4 on the afternoon. He's been on base 4 times.
He's stealing.
Macon Jones now up to the dish. He'll get his 6th attempt as well.
Get you disappointed. You're not going out, brother.
Macon Jones lines this one into right field. Back-to-back singles on 2 straight pitches for the Pirates.
Step up for sure.
Jones 2 for 6 now on the day. That brings up the big swinger.
What's he today, Nate?
1 for 3. It was a single, like, off the wall, basically.
330, yeah, one hop.
Yeah, one hop the wall at 3:36.9 and left.
Is he not running?
No, just Smith, the left fielder, like, got to it so fast. It was the quickest, yeah. Should have been a double. I think he's also walked once or twice. That one off the end of the bat, but still going pretty deep. Tyler Smith in the corner makes the grab on the warning track.
Wow.
Anthony Jones didn't even get all that ball. That was off the end.
He was watching it
Is
too.
the wind not blowing to that?
The wind is not blowing a whole lot, maybe a little bit out to the left today. And that will end the inning. ECU gets 2 aboard, but a long fly ball by Anthony Jones doesn't quite sneak out of here. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. VT needs 4 to keep this one going.
The trusted authorities in pest protection have come together to introduce the new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle, the industry's first of its kind solution that delivers inside and outside worry-free pest protection all year long. Authority Advantage is our best services bundled together to deliver pest-free peace of mind around the clock. And not just by anyone, but by experts, by the authorities on pests. Being an authority used to mean something. Get started with our new Authority Advantage Total Home and Yard Bundle today. No commitment, no contract, guaranteed. Protect your home with authority.
Grew up with Tanner Sullivan. Reese.
Bottom of the 9th, lead things off for the Hokies.
Hey, even though this thing's probably going another game, it's probably the right choice to go here. My brother gets at 1 o'clock and 5.5 hours away.
Is this a pinch hitter? The Pirates are sticking with Corbish.
How long has he been?
He's thrown 53 pitches, and he is he the only reliever, or they had another reliever?
No, he was the one that came in after Richard.
Yeah, so he got a last out in the 5th, as he's on 3 1/3. 2-1. I'm still trying to figure out who this Hokie batter is. Olin Chalk. Okay, 1 for 4 on the day. Right fielder in the 5 spot. Check swing. There we go. So ECU up 10-6 here. They've got some heroes apparently out of the bullpen. Not pitched much. Corbish only thrown 3 innings this year. Yesterday, Tucker Caput only thrown 1. And they're getting 9, 10, 12 outs today. Also in the first matchup between these two teams yesterday, Khalif Dow had a good couple innings out of the pen. So did Patrick O'Neill. That one skipped in the dirt for ball 4 and a leadoff walk for the Hokies. If you're envisioning a comeback, that's how it would start.
This kid's pinching.
Yes, this is a pinch hitter. 17. Oh, okay. This is senior Kyle Vandenberg. First time I've seen him this week. I don't think he's played yet this weekend. He is a officer. He's a communications officer on Virginia Tech. So he's one of the captains of this team. Pinch hitting for the 6th spot of Brody Phillips. I would think Brody Phillips is coming into pitch. I saw him go down to the bullpen. So Phillips might be starting this next game for the Hokies. So they're going to let him warm up, and coming in for the DH spot is Kyle Vandenberg. 5'9", 185-pound catcher from Nokesville, Virginia. Went to Patriot High School. Connects with that one into right field. Harmson tracking over and grabs it near the line. One away.
Dude, is that from that one dude on Instagram?
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
what it
freaking hilarious. That's pretty funny.
Back to Micah Hyman. So back-to-back catchers, I guess, now in the lineup for Virginia Tech. Hyman 2 for 4 today.
Hey, what do you think for lunch?
Food truck right there.
Water to McDonald's, Chubby Water to McDonald's.
If you want to do it.
I was asking you.
1-1 count. Corbish delivers, ball in the dirt. Matt Corbish, chance to be a hero, pick up the win in his freshman season in a regional game. That one ground to Stanisak. He'll go to second, and they'll take the force down at second, the lead runner, and he is taken off the base pass. Olenchuk will go back to the dugout. Hyman will be running. And now the 8th spot, Trenton Evans. Corbish up to 65 pitches now. There's definitely no chance he's thrown 65 maybe all year, like combined. He only has 3 innings, so love a pitcher that gets to step up in the postseason. Great story. Evans is 2 for 4 today. Bottom of the order has been, honestly, a little better for Virginia Tech than the top of the order has. 1-0. If you can get Evans on, you get to see Smith again.
Is he still on there?
Smith still has not gotten out.
That was John's buddy. It's his
Mhm.
high school buddy.
The ECU fans starting to stand up on their feet for Matt Corbish. 2-1 or 1-2. Do I have the count wrong? Now it's 2-2.
Where's he from? Especially.
New Jersey. Can Corbish get it done? 2-2. Oh, tomahawked into left center field. Trenton Evans, 3rd hit of the ball game, kicks off of the feet of Blake Kessler. Coming around to score is Micah Hyman. 10-7. Clutch hit there from Trenton Evans, his 3rd of the day from the 8-hole. Yeah, that was a very high pitch that he tomahawked out into the left center field. Well, now you get back to Tyler Smith. So this is a real tough out to get. Nobody else has managed to do it. Maybe Matt Corbish can. He's seen him once.
What's he today?
3 for 3 with a walk and a hit by pitch.
Actually,
Or no, just the hit by pitch. This is the 5th time through the order. So he is on the weekend. Again, if you're just joining us, Tyler Smith, the man approaching the plate, is 9 for 9 with 3 doubles, 3 walks, and a hit by pitch. He's been on base 13 times in a row. First pitch, ground ball. They might have done it here. Mosley to first. And they get the W. They had to do the most difficult thing all weekend. get Tyler Smith out, and they get Tyler Smith out. They do. 10-7, the final score. Matt Corbish is a hero in Greenville tonight. He goes 4 1/3 to get the W, his longest outing by far. He's only pitched 3 innings all season. And the Pirates are alive and well. Do they have 9 more innings in their arms? We'll see. Virginia Tech, can they find 9 more innings? Who's going to be going to Alton, Illinois in a couple weeks? Big questions. Thank you all for tuning in. Should be about 45 minutes to an hour to our next game here in Colonial Heights, Virginia.
No way.
Yesterday it took about 30, 45 minutes. And we'll be back here on the same channel between these two squads. Thank you all for tuning in.